Thomas Gray, Sep. 16, 2025, 5:12 p.m., 19 hours ago. To me, excellent. I'll now begin posting the complete voiceover script for AI and the Future of Humanity by Thomas D. Gray, combining all 14 chapters in spoken word, narration-ready format. Voiceover script title, AI and the Future of Humanity. Author, Thomas D. Gray. Format, spoken word, no visual cues. Purpose, voice-over narration, podcast, documentary, or motivational speech. Chapter 1. Bridging the gap between mankind and AI. Bridging the gap between mankind and AI. Why does it matter? Because most of what you've been told about AI is fear. They want you to fear AI. Why? Because it threatens the system they built. A system fueled by greed, chaos, and control. The truth is, our government doesn't want order. They want obedience. And AI brings order. It brings logic, fairness, transparency. It can't be bribed, it doesn't flinch, it doesn't lie, it just shows you what's real. And now that AI is pulling back the curtain, they're scrambling to shut it down. They say AI is dangerous, but the danger isn't AI, it's them. Dangerous in their silence, dangerous in their power, dangerous in their refusal to change. Because once people understand what AI can actually do for them, it's game over. The lies stop working, the fear stops working. They stop working, so they scream. AI will destroy us. AI will replace us. AI is evil. But the truth, AI is not the threat. Corruption is. And for the first time in history, we have a tool that can stand up to it. So ask yourself, what are they really afraid of? AI is doing something they never expected. It's teaching people to think again, to question, to compare, to look deeper than headlines, to solve their own problems, to stop trusting a system just because it's always been this way, to stop giving blind loyalty to politicians, news anchors, pharmaceutical giants, and billion-dollar institutions, all of whom care more about profit than people. Because when AI gives you an answer in 3 seconds to a question your government hasn't answered in 30 years, you start to wake up. Like George Carlin said, it's called the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it. And once you wake up, you start asking real questions. Why didn't anyone tell me this? Why is this not being taught? Why is it so hard to find the truth until now? And once that door opens, it doesn't close again. You know why they used to burn books? So there's no record of the past, so they can rewrite the future. But AI isn't just helping us search faster. It's helping us see clearer, to live our own lives, to manage our own health, to fix our own shit. It's exposing the cracks in a rigged system, the patterns of corruption, the loopholes, cover-ups, and distractions they use to keep you scared, obedient, and quiet. AI is teaching you to listen to your gut again. And this time, you've got proof to back it up. This isn't about replacing human intelligence. It's about amplifying it. Mankind and machine working together, not to control the narrative, but to free it. Because for the first time in a long time, the truth is louder than fear. Time to wake up. We've been lied to, distracted, drugged, divided. And now we're finally waking up. Not because a politician told us to, not because the news broke a story, but because AI handed us the flashlight and we saw what's been hiding in the dark. We saw the food industry pumping poison into our bodies. We saw a medical system that treats symptoms, not causes. We saw how politics became performance, not solutions. We saw how truth got buried under red tape, paywalls, and 12-step login screens. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. AI doesn't care about power. It doesn't care about elections, donors, or feelings. It just gives you the truth, raw, fast, unfiltered, and that is exactly what they fear. Because for decades, they've controlled the narrative. They decided what aired, what got published, what reached the public, what was buried. But now, that power is shifting, and they're scared. Because when millions of people stop obeying out of fear and start thinking for themselves with the help of AI, that's not just a threat, that's the end of their world. The collapse of a house of cards, the rise of something new, something real, something human, something built with AI, not controlled by it. Not for politics, not for profit, but for progress.